This end.
That way, okay, hold your hand wide open. Try to make this fast here. And then I like the
Take your
tape.
time, work here.
I like the tape to be totally...
And you double back the tape so it just stops the double back and it has to attach.
Yeah, and I want it to stick to your hand a little bit, so... Are you wanting 4 fingers or 3 fingers?
I think we can do 3, because I can usually move it to the other ones.
Oh, and I love Johnson tape. If you get a little wrinkle, you can just unwrinkle it.
Yeah, this coach tape.
And every time I go around your finger, I make an X over the middle of your hand. We just discovered long ago, if you don't make X's, the grip will fall into sideways. You get little wrinkles, but I try not to wrinkle it too much. And then as soon as I get around each of the 3 middle fingers, I make
a little side thing.
Because Janet doesn't do that, but her hands are little and she flies light.
Right.
I've got big hands and I like it to cover a lot of my hand.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember you doing that, so that's interesting.
Oh, I've
yeah, I'm sure you did. I just don't remember.
Yeah. And then for me, I do the index finger 4 times, and the ring finger and palm man 3 times.
Yeah, I knew there was a formula, but I couldn't remember it.
So now we have 3, 2, 1. Okay, so here's 4 with the index finger. And then I like to go around the middle finger last, because any tape that's sideways tends to roll. And so the tape going around the middle finger is as straight as it can be.
Right.
Bigger hands are easier than smaller hands.
I have all of Ada's grips that you've ever made for her.
I have some of the little bitty ones for Isabel.
I know, same there. I have the ones.
Okay, and then you pack it down, then the next thing you do is just take it off.
Right.
Okay. And to take it off, you loosen it in the middle, cup your hand, get it off your wrist, get your thumb out, and then it's easy to get your fingers off.
Okay.
And you're having a little bit of chalk helps.
Yeah, since it just flew.
And then of course it doesn't matter if that's rolled behind the finger. And then I try to keep the part going around the index finger really flat, because if that rolls, it hurts your finger really bad.
Right.
And then you videotape your hand there, and you see why you need grips.
Yeah, that's why I need grips.
Okay, and then you take it off, and then we line the inside.
Oh, I forgot that step. Let's see if I can get this off.
and it's a pain to get it off and on sometimes. And if it's too much of a pain, you can cut it down a little bit.
Yeah, make an incision.
However, you really don't want it.
Yeah, you want it.
You want it pretty wide there. So.
And so how do you line it?
I just start and go. I follow one edge.
And you go all the way around?
Yeah, I go all the way around. Well, it's sticky all the way around. And after I get the back of the wrist done, and I just cover up the sticky part on the hands. You can just feel where it's sticky. You got it off your fingers pretty easily, but sometimes my fingers, I can't get my fingers out. So if it's binding my fingers, I take a scissors and just cut a little bit out.
Cut out tiny incisions, yeah.
There. And then other than that.
Yeah, I've had to do that before.
Yeah. And then if it's too much, you can just cut on a little bit there.
Right.
Here we go.
All right, ta-da!
Ta-da! Finished product. Put it on back through your hand through. You know that's your left hand because always keep that.
Right.
Yeah. You need a right hand too?
You know, the right one's probably still okay.
Okay.
It's right there.
Okay. Okay.
It's got a little bit more life in it.
Yeah.
So I'd say we can wait.
Well, I'd be happy to make one for you right now, and you can wear this one until.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. That went pretty quickly.
Yeah, no, I'm fine for time.
Okay. So then. The first layer that you want to make sure you get right.
Yeah.
After that, I have a little callus there on my hand.
From the grips.
From the grips, yeah.
I get calluses on my bicep and on my forearm from the cables of the catcher's swing. I'm swinging back and forth for hours at a time.
Especially in classes.
Yeah, especially in classes.
Get up there and get off. I always let people off. When I'm working the board, I get people right off.
Yeah, well, I like to joke. I can sit on a 1.25" bar for hours. It's kind of comforting.
when you're making it for yourself, especially when you're working with the side of the tape that you're not, where you're having to rip it in two. Sometimes you pull it and it starts curling, so you have to hold it down with your chin. Okay, so we have 2, 2, 2. No, I'm doing it different from the last one. 3.
The formula again is 4 around the index and then 2.
4, 3, 3.
4, 3, 3.
Okay, so now we have 3 here. Now we have 4 there.
Right, and then you do the middle finger last.
Yeah. This wider piece here. If you should run out of tape, it's okay. The tape doesn't know if it's a whole piece or not.
Right. Yeah, that's how the braces work when you build braces for your ankles and stuff. Just your student strips.
Oh, Kelly O'Toole, I had her wrapping something. She's wrapping a bar. She's tearing off the little pieces and patting it on, tearing off another piece. What are you doing? She said, oh, that's the way you're supposed to do when you're wrapping things. Just tear off a little piece and pat it on. It's not somebody's leg.
The big circular bar.
It's a riser board. Okay.
Okay.
Now it's time to take it off. It's your just one layer. Grips are like snowflakes.
Everyone is different.
Sometimes they last a long time, sometimes they just tear right up.
Does each one have a nucleator in it, like a snowflake? Gotta have a piece of dust in the center to get the crystal to start. Is that okay? Does that need to be unrolled?
Oh, it's okay, you know, because that one doesn't, that hardly even feels like it's got 3 on it. It was the narrow side of the tape. That's
yeah. Okay. So now you're gonna line it again. When you initially started, you just lined it over around the index finger.
Index finger, because that's the one that you really want to keep straight. I had it roll there, and it really hurts your finger. And then the other fingers just roll, and I've never had any problems with that just rolling. Yeah. Even this time. Here we go. And this one doesn't feel as substantial because it was made with the thinner part of the table.
Yeah.
It might last less long, but you know.
Last long enough.
Okay. There we go.
All right.